Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Hercules Porsche. Yeah, like you didn't wait. That's like two intros for you fucks, isn't it? I don't know. So yeah, for anyone who listened to my rant and rave on Hercules Speak 7. I informed you that I was sick with bursitis. Some people wished me well. I appreciate that. I'm actually recovering pretty nicely. The pain's pretty much gone. A tiny bit of stiffness left, but I was still told by my doctor I'm supposed to stay off the leg for a couple weeks, which means I'm semi stuck at home and plenty of time to make videos for you fucks. So I am throwing some commentary over this video. I'm too lazy to do any of that fast forward stuff. No, I'm not. Let's do this like a pro. Alright, so this footage is sped up 4 times normal speed. I'm going to get 4 links up relatively quickly. Let's talk about when this footage is from. We are watching footage from September 1st, 2015. Here I am whipping out the assault combat rifle, the proto version. Also, so this footage was used in Silver Strike's log number 24. So yeah, this is older footage. It's already been used by Silver a while ago. He's moved on to like log 25 now, but I'm just now getting around to doing this. Pubs are really slow to get into this morning, by the way. It's making being in faction warfare much more desirable. Super random factoid. We were playing for Amar, and so this is Random Gunz versus Random Gunz. On the other side, we have a team led by Yusef, I believe it was. So basically, I started a squad. I was being very proactive that day. I was trying to get 2 things done. The first thing was, I think I was running a little low on the best links in the game that come from Amar Faction Warfare. The Imperial Visium links that cost 150. And the second thing is I was trying to practice with the aforementioned assault combat rifle. Now I had a decent stockpile of experimental assault combat rifles saved up, and I wanted to use them in PC, but I wasn't super experienced with them, so I thought I'd get a game in and get some practice. And you can see it's just the proto version here. I already uploaded that PC where I used the experimental version. But yeah, so Silver is running around with his officer AR, and he's gonna get a pretty good score. So yeah, you can see his, like I already said, you can see his version anyway. So yeah, alright, well, I've already said a bunch of the major stuff I want to. I'm going to be in Galaji the whole game. Sorry for those people who aren't Galaji fans, but at least I'm rotating through some different Galaji fits. I'm in my support fit at this point. I'm actually scanning and repping, or will be, and then I'll just be like rotating to different things as the map requires it. Right, so, and yeah, there'll be blank spots where I'm just not saying anything because I have a lot of footage to talk over. I have like 21 maybe minutes of footage to talk over. So, oh, and that's fun. Barely surviving. I like that. That's exciting. And Lots of juicy points for my team. So yeah, I think I mentioned I am squad lead of this team at this point, and I don't think Silver or I recorded comms, which is fine. So yeah, Random Gunz versus Random Gunz. We got a really good game doing that. As you can see, they've pulled ahead here with early point control, but we've just on MCC, but we've taken a lot of stuff really quickly. There's just going to be a really good back and forth on this game. So, by the way, guys, I am working on trying to get a good video for the 600 sub special. I already have the music picked out. I just need to have a decent enough game to put it over. Some people wanted me to sing. I will probably save that for the next Get Drunk Make Music video. So yeah, that stuff is coming. So we've got them 4 capped at this point. But they're bouncing back from that pretty quickly. And a lot of people, obviously, I'm sure anyone with any DOS experience knows, a lot of the time when a team gets 4 capped, that's usually it. You break their spirit, and that's it for the game. Obviously, that was not what we were dealing with here. So I really wanted these back points. I think on this map with 2 teams that are, both capable of dropping OBs, you definitely want to hold the undercover letters. This fit puts out stable links, so I know I'm not replacing any of my other links. And I'll switch back soon, doing my logi duties, making sure we are not short on links. I guess maybe my top links have gotten cleared at this point. So yeah, I think I'm just switching to whatever scan logi as the rep tool. I guess I could have. Okay, yeah, the main. I think normally I probably would have gone MKO at that point, but I hadn't rotated my weapons on my MKOs, so I wanted to stay in GKO logi so I could get more practice with the burst, even though I was mainly logiing. But yeah, then so I think when this video was shot, it was the Mimitar who were doing really well and had more stacks of good players. It's 10 days later now when I'm doing the commentary for this, and it's definitely the Amar who are stacked today. So it's interesting how that rotates. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, I don't, by the way, guys, I'm sure I've told you guys, I don't carry needles on very many of my suits. I just think it's trying to pick people up. There's not enough situations where you can pick people up, There's too many deaths with terminated clones, and when you do have the chance to pick people up, you're just way too vulnerable. So I'm just not a fan of the needle in general. And any deaths the scanner is your best tool for preventing death. Generating that extra awareness for your team is at least as handy for maintaining your clone count as Neil is. And yeah, these guys, I'm following around like a good little logi, just trying to rep and doing a good job of it. But these guys should not have pushed over here like that. Like they were too fortified on that side. So there should not have been a push at that point. And I mean, it's not like they didn't know, because I was scanning them up. So it's not like they didn't know it was fortified, but they pushed anyway. So anyway, I think I'm deciding I need to go on the offensive. I wanted to get more practice with that assault combat rifle, and I've saved up some points, so I know I have I should be pretty close to a war barge by now. So it's not a bad time for me to go more offensive. And obviously we were on comms all the time, so I knew Delta was being hit. And so they told I'd been reminding people, let me know if there's a spot I need to war barge. And so yeah, on comms I had heard where the enemy was. Only 2 kills, but that's not bad. If it stops, if 2 kills stops a push, I'll take those 2 kills. Dropping remotes, but I'm against people who are just too organized and savvy for the remote traps to work. Going for the flank here. Assists are fine. I don't mind them. And you see, I'm already ready for a second war barge, so that's pretty good. When you're in faction warfare, you just you got 8 people, so if there's any logi work going on at all, you're gonna be able to war barge pretty frequently. And that sucked, but I was definitely not a 1v1 king that day, but this game was to practice with that new weapon for me. At least I don't know, I got another assist out of it. Bleh. That was a little crummy, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm coming in Berther. I'm just forgetting about that remote. I know my team needs links, and probably I think I decided that remote that I left on Delta was probably popped anyway. So I'm just rotating to whatever looks like it can be the biggest help. I'm still generating lots of my own war points with spawns. I might be making my links link locations a little obvious, putting with that second one, but that's alright. So yeah, this is Silver is getting all the kills here. So that's probably something you wouldn't have seen in his video. Those yummy assists I am giving to him. So I'm trying to stop this hack. I know I'm probably going to be too late. But I finish it up because I see as a quintuple. Can't dwell on that. Got to get more links out. So yeah, I'm hoping it's cleared enough. I'm hoping to smack them hard enough that our blues over there can go for the counter, but I just don't see it. So I'm versusing, that's not a real word. I'm going versus an assault right now. I see lots of blues in the area, so I'm hoping for some backup. Obviously, a 1v1 with a logi and an assault. The assault's probably gonna win. I don't know, the blues did not offer me support, and I had the fucker scanned up too. And I don't know, the blues just vanished on me. It's always a little frustrating. Yeah, I was not wanting to 1v1 there in that situation. But I knew my other links were down, so at least I had the opportunity to get more links down. You open with the scan, of course. God, I'm just an assist king in this game. But yeah, like I said earlier, trying to establish control over those undercover points. I think I was looking at the OB. I probably assumed that dude could finish that guy off, and then he didn't, so I backed out. But yeah, I gotta be on my OBs pretty frequently if I'm squad lead, because they're coming fast. And yeah, it's definitely a good time. Yeah, definitely glad I'm Galogy for this, because nobody else was providing scans. You definitely Don't want to. I think I missed this OB. Yeah, he pushed in, which is too bad. Um, you do need to be careful dropping OBs in faction warfare. If you do too much friendly fire with them, just like anything else, you can get kicked. And clearing one link doesn't hurt. So yeah, I'm just not a crazy fan of the 6-skin assault. It just feels like a gun with a really small clip. It's not all bad. I mean, it's a usable weapon. The DPS on it's great. It's just feels like if you miss, you don't have any room for error. You miss, you're not going to be. You miss it all, you're gonna suffer. Gain. Okay, so flay locked. Never mind what I said earlier, by the way. Apparently, I am fully capable of talking over all of this footage. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the game. They're up just a little bit on MCC. We're up on clones. I need, like, literally 50 more points for my next war barge. When you have scans, they're definitely can be helpful for doing things like setting up a grenade toss. So I really want to take that Charlie point. I definitely don't want to hit my friends, so that war barge hit nothing, but I was playing it safe. Because my goal was to clear them off if they were closer to C. This is Silver. Silver is coming up behind me. I saw that on his video. He was in the same area as me. He'll mention on his video what he thinks with Officer ARs. I pretty much agree with him. Silver's log 24 is the video to check out. They were making a comeback for a while, but they've lost control of the map and their clones are dwindling. I'm kind of curious. I think maybe they were pushing. Maybe they saw the lower clo count earlier and they pushed. I don't know. Maybe do you think did they push so that they could win on MCC before getting cloned? I'm not sure. Maybe they just weren't. Either it was their strategy to try to take the map before they were cloned, or they just had no strategy and they just weren't watching their clone count. Okay, watch this. Very interesting bug coming. I'm about to switch suits at this thing. I'm gonna go to recon to up the number of scans I can get out. I go to my equipment in like a split second, find out there's nothing there. I've dealt with this bug before. I switch to my cheaper Apex suit. Part of me is like a little suspicious that they introduced that on purpose to stop like the totally broken ability of logis to just like constantly rotate suits at a supply depot and then do a million scans that way. That's probably just paranoia on my part. Just assists all over the place. Well, I guess I should expect that in an advanced weapon. So yeah, supply depots are really useful for me as a Galogi. Like I think I talked about it in my Galente logistics fitting video, but it helps for me to be able to rotate through different suits quite a bit. It sucks when I can't do that. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that was good that I switched to the cheap suit. Maybe I was expecting it to be war barge time. No, I think that's giving myself too much credit. I don't know. That was a victory for us. I mean, the other team fought well. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I don't know. It was Random Gunz and Blueberries versus Random Gunz and What the French. So I was really happy to pull that off. Yep, so I accomplished all my objectives. I earned about as much SP as you can generally get from a match. So I remember being pretty happy with that match. And I think I was like needed to take a break because I think this was like a very intense match for me. But anyway, guys, yeah. So that's everything about that match. It's been a little hard to find the good video to get you your 600 special, but I'm working on it. My idea for how to do that is to try playing for the underdog factions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you Starside.